Oh, Tedmac. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that name. Thank you for the follow. Excuse me. I got water and stuff. Yay. Alright. Next stream is gonna be Dragon Quest, anyways. One, two, get away from me. Oh, it's a small boy. I need someone to hit the damn head. I need a small one. Alright, sorry, I need a big one. I don't need a small one. Chicka chicka boom, chicka 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 chicka. Bone smacker, leaf breaker, dream smasher. I don't know. Oh no, it's been adjusted for multiplayer. I don't care. Unless it somehow sporadically makes it grow like 50,000 feet. I don't care. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is roughly the time I put music on, so you know what? Music! Not my YouTube. Put the extended version on. Dear God, that's loud. Let me mount you! Ow, God. Got him! I'm on your face! Quickly, everyone start pelting him down. Jesus! Oh, that was the tail. There.
Freaking. What? Huh, the game's only 6 hours long. Thank you for spelling that wrong, me.
Nice.
Jesus, lag. Oh my god. Oh, he looks like a bigot. Oh, he looks like a bigot.
You son of a bitch! That's how you ruin a mount, you numb! Oh my god. Who did that? I am legit curious who did that. You guys would have got more time for like a couple seconds, but still that's more time. But nope, flash pod. Dumb mother freaking god damn, I'm pissed. I'm fine. Fudge! Oh my god, that took out so much of my health. Yeah, I almost purposely want to throw this match, but I'm not going to because it's one feint. But that, no. I did an entire video of Monster Hunter World etiquette. I did an entire video. Sure, just whatever works. Kill it. Back off. God. Yep. Oh god, oh god, okay. Okay, you greedy bastard, take my damn healing too. Nope. Please work, please work, please work. Okay. Mushrooms? Eat some mushroom? Mmm. Hey, I leveled up. My hunter rank is now 300 God knows what. Sure, why not? $365. 365 is my damn hunter rank. Okay, good. Cool. Still need jack crap from you. Caravan. Another one. Oh look, the gem.
Another carve. Cool.
I'm gonna go take a piss fast.
Sure. Let's try it. 3 tries. Not just 1, not just 2, but 3.
No! Depth perception messed me over! Come on. I didn't make up for 1,040 damage, I think it was, that stalagmites usually do. Or stalactites, I forget. No, stalactites are on the ground, right? Stalagmites are the ones on the above. If I could just get you in like a loop like this where you do absolutely nothing, that'd be great. Oh no, the Chrono Trigger music is going away. And it's gonna be like the nice and calming Chrono Trigger music that I don't want. I mean, Quarter Time is awesome though. Really good song for Chrono Trigger. Oh, don't you dare! Depth perception, I swear to God, no. Da, 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 da. I am dancing with the death zone. I am dancing with the devil and it's not fun. Oh my sweet God, how did that not hit me? No! Move your wing! Yes! Take it! Na, 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 na. Da, da, na, na, na. Da, da, na, na, na. Na, 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 na. Oh, he's gonna throw up. He's doing the throw up. Oh my God, my health.
I could make it! Nope. You know what, Dad? You know what I freaking do, so... stop asking me what I'm doing and more or less use some of the brain of yours. Now I'm super curious. This guy looks really big. He looks really big to me. Three cars. 4 cars. Okay, no 5th carve. But he looks really big. So his foot's here. I don't think that's the one. If he is, I'll be super happy, but I don't think it's him. Damn it! Oh! Ah! Wait, what? I'm Crown 100 just for the Valhalla. That's all I need. It's the largest one I need. That's the only thing I need left in this game. And then I platinum this godforsaken game. Like, I mean, I'll help you grind. Like, I don't mind. I'm pretty much doing nothing. I actually might need to change of pace in all honesty. Shoot. No, 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 no. No. Not yet. Ball. Yo! Slick. Oh, that made me really upset. Sure, just knee my face in. Tails off. Worthless. Anger boiling. 800 still, buddy. You all enjoying the fray? I know you have this game. Is there 800 or 900? It's still pretty damn close to what you guessed. To be fair, Monster Hunter Ultimate Generations has been getting up there with my playtime recently because I finally hit my goal of Splatoon. Actually, I'm pretty damn close to approaching 200 hours in Generations. Such a fun game, too. Ugh. I can't play for Ultimate because it's not on the Switch, because the only reason I ever owned any kind of Monster Hunter game is because it's on a console. I mean, like, I'll probably say still 3 Ultimate is my favorite. 3 Ultimate is my favorite. Generations is a close second, and this is probably, like, the 3rd on my list. Only reason why is because the stupid trophies. If this wasn't because of trophy reasons, I'd actually probably put this on my second favorite. Well, it's not bad, it's just I don't like handhelds. That's my excuse on why I never play them. I actively do not like handhelds. I mean, it's not bad, it's just, yeah. I just don't care for them. This was a small boy. This is definitely not our guy. I need to get up and get some more water. Great. I'm gonna get some more water. Give me a minute. Or not, because Texan Adventures.
Not bad.
Okay, now I'm getting some water. I keep my door to my room open because it's hot as freaking hell right now. Oh, hey, look, another. I have 41 of these damn gems. Oh my god. That's ridiculous to me. just clarify, we don't have any new investigations on the Valhalla. Okay, we got silver, nothing, nothing, and nothing. Cool. Oh, excuse me. Hey Shadow, don't I have you on Discord? You want to be a backup commentary buddy? Nope, not on Discord. Well, here's what we do. We do this, we copy a link, we put the link into chat, and boom, there you go. You like to just go fish around for your Skype name on Discord. You click the link. If you don't click, if the link doesn't work, you copy the link and put it into the search engine, and then it should come up as my Discord group, which should be free to get into anyway. So it shouldn't really have a problem. You join the server. Oh. He's not my boy. Ah, not in the water! So you saying you joined, I need to now check where the hell are you in the group. Wait, what the hell is your damn Discord name? Oh, there you are. No, but dude, you okay being guest commentator? I want to throw you in a situation you don't want to be in. Alright, cool. Let me try to do this without dying, preferably. I have Chrono Trigger music in the background playing. I have the hunt going on, and a lot of stuff to worry about when I'm trying not to die. Well, Devil Joe. This thing isn't a Devil Joe. Devil Joe's much harder. This thing's a little pansy. Hi, buddy. No, you don't. Sure. No? Yeah. Okay. Alright, now I have a little bit of breathing room. Let's do this. Do that, do that. Turn off Chrono Trigger music. There we go. Turn my volume so I can actually hear you properly. There we go. It's been a hot while.
Just like 10 months or 8 months or whatever. How about that?
You sound alright.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's still a freaking while.
Yeah, yeah, it is. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. I've been doing, obviously you've been on my channel here and there, so you know what I've been doing probably.
I'm good.
Can't believe I did a Mario Kart Let's Play though. Can't believe, well, to be fair, it's all done, it's just being uploaded now.
Oh, yeah?
It's interesting, because I would want a second player to play Mario Kart with, but I did it all solo because I have no local friends, or people who can tolerate playing games with me.
I know that feel.
Yep.
Specifically the first one.
Having no friends locally? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alter Generations is a Let's Play I kind of just did so half-assed, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. That Let's Play was definitely not one of my better ones, but it's Monster Hunter. I wasn't expected to do the entirety of the game. And not to mention...
You gotta do all of it.
Wait, what?
But you've gotta do all of it.
Oh, hell no. I have an online series about ready to publish on that. I just need to get some more videos of it done.
Oh, nice.
Well, because like online's always a thing I wanted to do, but I'm like, should I just start a new character and do that character all the way through online? I'm like, nah, screw it, too much effort.
You have to do it all the way to online. It's so low.
Through G-Rank? Hell no. As someone who's actually played G-Rank before, no thank you.
It'll be fine.
The worst part is, there's the final boss in Monster Hunter Ultimate Generations is such a letdown.
I haven't gotten through that, and it's literally just because someone overloaded my save on my 3DS. So, I have to restart.
Do you just want a spoiler to it? Because it's not that impressive compared to the 3 Ultimate Final Fight.
Sure.
It's a golden bug.
Oh god, that reminds me of Monster Online. Now I'm scared.
Yeah, it's a golden bug, but it just goes into a mech, and like the scariest part of that entire fight is the mech.
Ah, well, that sounds kind of cool. A net? It's Monster Hunter?
But yeah, but it's one of those like, oh, you might as well just mount it and break the flimsy limbs off it. And plus the weapon you get from it sucks.
Oh, it does.
It's not bad damage-wise, it's bad sharpness-wise. I think it...
Go ahead.
It's like maybe 1 or 2 hits in purple, and then it goes down to the white, and then white to blue. It's just, endurance-wise, it's not the greatest.
Is this dual blades or your weapon?
All of them. They all have the similar sharp problem. Dual blades, honestly, just because I play them, but yeah, I know dual blades are like one of the better versions of that monster's weapon, apparently.
Interesting.
Like, to be fair, I also have it at level 1, so... The problem is, how you get to level 2 is freaking ridiculous, because you need to do... Oh god, I think it's the... It's one of the variants of Devil Joe, but I can't remember which one it was.
Savage Devil Joe.
Is that the only one in Generations? Because that's like the first one that comes to my mind, yeah.
I don't actually know.
Is it the red one? Like, the icon's red?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I haven't fought him, so I wouldn't probably, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's that fight, but your armor at that point probably won't be able to hold up against a Devil Joe in G-Rank.
We'll do fine. We'll do fine, trust me.
I have a friend who I'm grinding with, so I mean, he's also the friend I'm going to be doing the online with.
No, you'll get it, man. You'll get experience, man.
Oh yeah, especially when he's using Hunting Horn and we just kind of work off each other. I go in for massive damage, he just goes in to buff us.
I don't want to play World now. I have it on my computer, but until they just started up.
You know you're going to be hooked on it. That's the worst part.
I know. It's so good. I want to play up to 14 right now. If I stop, I won't stop.
I wish 14 didn't do the online membership thing. I would actually play 14 a lot.
I understand that. It doesn't bother me, but I know why people don't like that. It's obvious.
Well, no, because like I have to pay like $90 for a new game, and I'd rather buy Nintendo stuff right now just because Nintendo has been owning house.
They're doing well.
They're doing extremely well. Like,
I don't really... Go ahead.
I just tweeted the fact that I got Mario Odyssey for the first time ever, and I've been playing through that game. I'm freaking loving the game.
Oh yeah, no, that game's amazing. I don't have a Switch, but I know it's amazing.
Yeah, Odyssey's fun. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, although not my favorite Xenoblade game, it's definitely good.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 looks like the worst one to me.
It-
But maybe that's just the art style.
The art style is something you definitely have to get used to. There's no getting around that.
Yeah.
It's not the art style that bugs me, it's just how kind of slow the story is compared to the first one, and X. Like, X, I can get into chapter 14 pretty easily.
X looks really fun. I like the mechs.
The problem is with X, it's pretty much like Xenoblade Chronicle 2 syndrome for me, where it's like it's a super slow crawl for the beginning part of it, and then when you're outside of the beginning part, you're so drained because of the beginning part.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah, because it uses the touchpad, and then you have to use like you know the gather resource thing, right? How that was a major thing for online players. That'd be cool if the online was actual online. Because the thing is, it's very pseudo online, where it's like, oh, you can hunt monsters in your faction and gain relationship points with people, and it's like, okay, cool, that's like Xenoblade Chronicles 1. The downside to that is you can't see the other players, and they're all trapped invisibly. And I'm pretty sure the online services for the Nintendo Wii U in general is just not great anymore, or it was ever.
Yeah. I think I've heard that. I want to get a Wii U just to play Xenoblade Chronicles X, but I'm gonna wait a bit longer.
Just get it when it like dies off entirely. That's what I say.
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna be waiting for a while.
Yeah,
I have
cause
stuff I need to get first. That's what.
the last Wii U game, like actual Wii U game I probably played was Yoshi's Woolly World, and that was pretty decent.
Oh yeah, Wii U has Pikmin 3, doesn't it? I kind of want to play that.
Pikmin 3 is good.
As the others, but-
Pikmin 3 is actually really good.
Yeah.
It's just the final mission. I will highly advise you to look up a walkthrough for that final mission.
I'll consider it, but I like playing Pikmin blind. I love that series.
Oh, I love it too. And Pikmin 4, whenever they eventually do it, it'll be freaking amazing.
Pikmin 4 on the Switch. I would love it.
They have World Ends of You on it, so possible.
That's the system seller for me right there. I know that there's a lot of good Switch games, but Pikmin 4, that's enough to buy a Switch right there for me.
Well, yeah,
Already.
for me it was Splatoon 2, because I definitely put in 800 hours into that game and I don't regret it. Splatoon, Breath of the Wild has been great to me. Puyo Puyo Tetris, even though I know that's on the PS4. I don't
I have
know.
to admit, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't regret buying it on the Switch because it's still a pretty fun game.
Oh, yeah, of course. The Switch just looks like a really good a system, I guess.
It's a really good system, and not to mention it's extremely portable, and the lifespan battery for the portable part of it, it's roughly like 8 hours.
Yeah, I just want to be able to lie in bed and play the Switch, I guess. I don't know. I like it. It looks nice.
Well, considering I've actually been told like I'm getting up in YouTube areas where it's like, oh, you could like probably start going to conventions from people's like recommendations and stuff. I'm like, that'll be awesome. I don't care how far the convention is gonna be. I will go. Yeah, I'll bring my Switch. What's my dad? What the crap are you doing?
Me or the monster?
I said my dad.
Oh.
I think that's my mom.
I didn't hear the
Oh
first
well.
part.
Yeah, whatever. What other games do I have on the Switch are actually really good? Like all of them are good. It's just, I can't remember which ones I have right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my mom. Xenoblade, which once again not my favorite, but still good. Mario Odyssey I talked about. Breath of the Wild I talked about, and that game is goddamn amazing. Octopath Traveler. Oh my god, that game is gorgeous.
I've heard good things about it. I can't say I'm very interested though. I don't know. Something about it just kind of turns me off.
It's probably the European lore and why you're so used to Japanese lore.
I don't know. Maybe.
Cause like I like more European stuff, so when Fire Emblem comes out, I'm kind of excited for that, just because it looks a lot more European than it does anime.
Fire Emblem. I like the old Fire Emblems. I don't like the new ones.
Well,
Hey,
like new ones being from when to when.
3DS ones. Just 3DS ones in general. I think there was one DS one I really hated, but
So Fates and Awakening then.
Awakening, Fates, whatever the other one was. I don't know.
Shadow of Echoes?
Yeah, that one.
The one Celica?
Okay.
Well, because that was also a remake of a Super Famicom version.
Yeah, I don't like the character design mostly. It kind of bugs me.
Really? Because I liked Om and Celica design-wise. They're pretty cool.
They were okay. I just not into it.
Clive was interesting. Leon was goddamn hilarious to me.
I don't know, I should get around to playing them. Just, you know how it is to me.
Apparently, Fates is the weakest one, so.
Fates was probably my favorite out of the three.
Really?
Really. I don't know why. It's just,
Well, people's biggest gripe with Fates was probably Corrin. And I kind of have to agree with them, because I don't really like the Corrin mentality. And not to mention, it's kind of dumb how, like, you know, the story goes, and you find out that, you know, Corrin isn't exactly Nora Hoshiden. That was kind of dumb in my opinion. I'm sorry, I will hold my ground on that one. Who's it piss? Oh, give me a second. Who the hell's calling me? Hello? I got called from a school. That every Monday I get called from a freaking school somehow.
well, you go to school, stop skipping.
I've been out of school for a couple of years now, buddy.
I said stop skipping.
Yeah, skip on the behalf of being a mental problem and basically almost killing a guy.
Hey. I hope I just told this too loud.
That's fine.
I didn't know. Okay.
I don't know. Three Houses is getting my first actual Fire Emblem game, so I should have fun with it.
Oh, that's good.
Because I'm not counting the phone one. The phone one just it's fun, but it's like I wouldn't count it.
Yeah. The phone one is its own thing, I'd say.
Well, considering it's a gacha kind of game, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that how you pronounce that, gacha? Right?
That's how I pronounce it.
Yeah. I mean, once again, I've had incredible fun with it, but it's just like I definitely wouldn't count it. The stories are just kind of simplistic at best.
Yeah. I don't think like that. It's my favorite Fire Emblem game. So,
Yeah, I'm about to say it's probably someone's favorite. For me, it's just like it's all right. I haven't played it that much at all recently. I've been kind of busy with Animal Crossing.
yeah, I don't have it. I broke my old phone, and I don't have it on my new one yet, but
Do you have? Oh yeah, because that you connect that directly to your Nintendo account. I'm imagining, right?
yeah.
So your save data will still be there.
I think so. I don't really mind. I didn't have a ton of good stuff, but I have some characters I like.
No, the worst part is I have a ton of good stuff. So if that's not directly connected to my Nintendo account, I will be so upset. I have like a couple characters at like 50, like the late 50s, and that's pretty good for where I am.
Okay.
But yeah, PS4 is just like it's not cutting it for me this year. I'm gonna definitely be a Switch boy.
The only thing PS4 has for me this year is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Which I didn't like at all, so
Understandable. I loved it, but I know people don't like it.
yeah, well, you've heard my rants about it, so you know my opinions on it.
Yeah.
I guess the update for Monster Hunter, but like, I'm talking about like standalone games. Yeah, there's really nothing for PS4 this year.
Yeah. I mean, you don't play on PC, so there's Sekiro. You want to play Sekiro?
Sekiro's also coming out for the Switch, isn't it? No, sorry. No, sorry. I'm confusing that with the Square Enix thing that's coming out. That's pretty much like I Am Setsuna. But the problem with that is I don't like I Am Setsuna.
It didn't seem very interesting to me.
It was super boring. I didn't even get past like any of the major story stuff. I got so bored right at the beginning.
Okay.
It's kind of like how do I explain this without like sounding a total bastard about it? It's just kind of like it's Chrono Trigger, but all the good things of Chrono Trigger they didn't really think about because they listed it as another great game like Chrono Trigger. And the story is like straightforward. There's no diversion path. And when it comes down to everything, you probably kill Setsuna, and I'll be like, alright, cool. She was just a healer to me. Like, she had no defiable traits as a character to me.
I think the number one mistake you make when making a new game is to compare it to an old game.
Oh yeah, I don't even love Chrono Trigger. I think it's very good, but I don't love it. But I think like, oh, it's like Chrono Trigger, so you get to like make decisions, you get to like have to get plus mode or something.
Just the combat.
Yeah,
Sort of.
it's literally just a combat because you get dual and triple attacks basically, just like Chrono Trigger. But once again, your standalone attacks do more than some of those damages do. And the worst part is, they literally do start you off like Chrono Trigger. You start with the warrior, you start with the mage, and then you start with the battle mage. So Mara, Luca, and Chrono. Meryl? How do you pronounce the chick's name? I can't remember, never remember her name.
I don't know anything about the game.
Oh. So, yeah, you don't know anything about Chrono Trigger. Have you not played Chrono Trigger?
No, I wasn't around for anything yet, so.
I mean, it's really good.
Back to it.
Secret of Mana too, but Secret of Mana is overrated. Same with Chrono Trigger.
It's just really weird for me to put like 80 hours into a game that's not like easy to access. I don't trust like it is easy to access.
You have Steam. It's $20 on Steam.
Yeah, but I don't like using Steam.
Really? I actually enjoy using Steam.
I open it like twice a month right now.
Oh, yeah, the lack of checking it out, probably. Understandable.
Like I said, all I really play right now is Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy. Actually, I don't think I've done this, but still. Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 14, and neither of those require Steam, so.
True. Even though the Steam version of 14 is probably a lot better than the PS4 version.
Oh, it is. We're not just picking options here, so
Oh,
better frame rate.
I do.
Kingdom Hearts is good.
Do people do Let's Plays of online games? Because I kind of want to see a Let's Play of Final Fantasy 14, I'm not gonna lie.
There are Let's Plays of Final Fantasy 14.
Cool. I kind of want to also look up Final Fantasy 11 just because I was never able to play them.
Here, let's try. I'll type one out for you. But I'll just. It is just cool.
Yeah. Like, I mean like the vanilla 14 all the way up to like the newest update or whatever.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna. Well, okay. Vanilla 14 is like when it was actually vanilla, or like.
Like when people thought it was bad.
I don't think I was talking. 14, you mean like 1.0 14?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any Let's Play as 1.0. Let me look.
Because like, isn't that also like the beginning story? Like you have to play that to get to the places later in the game? I'm assuming so because MMO.
No.
No?
1.0 is just completely gone. 1.0, the basic overarching story of 1.0 is that stuff happens, nobody cares, and then there's a giant meteor, it destroys everything, and then 2.0.
Okay, so you can't play 1.0 like at all then.
No, it's completely gone.
That kind of sucks because that was actually kind of interesting for me when I played the 14 on PS3.
I really wish I could play 1.0 because I'm really interested now that it's gone. That's sort of how I
It was super weird to say something. Like, it kind of just was like, here, go on this vision quest to find out that you're the hero of the light and stuff. It's just like, okay, generic stuff. And then the queen or whatever, the goddess or whatever, she had like a festival for you, and it's like, here, you're the chosen of this realm. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I also just love Final Fantasy references because I've played all of them outside of the online ones.
Yeah, I really like the game just for references. I haven't played all of them, but I've played most.
Yeah, I've played 1 to... Okay, so I played all the ones from 1 to 15 minus 14 and 11. And then the spin-off games I played a fair amount too, because I played Choco's Mystery Dungeon on the Wii. I've played the Roselia, not Roselia Chronicles, the Crystal Chronicles on GameCube.
Crystal Chronicles is amazing.
And they're remaking it for the PS4/Switch.
Oh my god, they are?
This was it! This was announced last year! Yes! True.
I don't even remember you anymore.
True. But like, yeah, no, I'm probably gonna buy on the Switch just because once again the PS4 has no water for me right now.
Yeah.
If there was something like if you were playing more often or if someone else was playing more often, I'd be like, alright, sure, I might get the PS4 version. But really, all my friends that have PS4s, I even talked to Jimmy recently. Jimmy was just like, oh yeah, the reason I'm here for PS4 is for like God of War stuff, and I'm thinking about trading my PS4 in for a Switch anyways. So I mean, like,
I'm kidding my PS. Oh, go ahead.
I keep my PS4 just because I bought it with my own damn money, same with my Switch.
Yeah.
Which technically this is my new PS4 because my original PS4 actually got into a lock situation where I can't get it outside the main menu.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, it was weird because I remember plugging my controller. I'm like, okay, the controller's having a bit of an issue. I'll plug it in and see if that works. And I kept hitting X on the home screen. Like, everything was set up correctly. It's just like, oh yeah, I can't move from like the login screen. So I asked my sister, who asked her boyfriend, who asked a friend of his, to see if he could like disembark from a PS4, and now I have a PS4 Slim because of that.
Man, not bad though.
It's not bad.
PS4 Pro.
I would have preferred a PS4 Pro in all honesty, but I mean, like, I'm not gonna like kick a gift horse in the mouth. Like, this is still pretty good as long as it runs.
Yeah, no, obviously. I've considered getting a PS4 Pro just because of Kingdom Hearts 3.
The only reason I would ever consider it is like if I could get payoff from it for doing YouTube videos, and it's like, oh, Monster Hunter on the PS4 Pro, and I get like somewhat of a compensation for that.
Yeah.
That also implies I have a good job, which I don't have a job at all right now, and I'm asking my dad to buy me video games. But again, my dad and family work me to the bloody bone in my house, so kind of fair trade-off.
That's something.
Well, like, all I want next month is Yoshi's Crafted World, rather. Yoshi's Crafted World and the Chocobo Mystery Dungeon game, because I'll be doing a Let's Play of both of them.
Oh, there's a new Chocobo Mystery Dungeon game coming out next month?
It's not a new one. It's a remake of the one for the Wii.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was a new one. Well, still.
No,
Is it
it's
next month?
yeah, it's next month on the 20th, I think.
Okay. I think that's when Sekiro comes out.
Probably.
I think.
I feel like all these games are coming out like at the same time at this point.
Yeah. Everything just blows together.
Isn't God? I was watching the Pro Jared review of all of E3 stuff last year. Wasn't Sekiro the one where like the guy was deaf or something?
He's missing an arm, and then he gets a wooden arm. He's not that.
Wooden arm? I thought it was like a bony arm that he could like make a scythe or an axe out of.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I'm pretty sure it's wood. It looks wood. Maybe I might have forgotten. It's been a while.
Once again, I am going off like a video I watched of Pro Jared, so he might have not got that information right. Just like anyone else, to be fair.
I'm not actually that interested in Sekiro. I'm sure it'll be good, but it's just another samurai game. And we have Nioh and Nioh 2 and
Oh yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, people died twice or whatever that other game was. That was shut off
That's
in E3.
Sekiro.
Oh, that's Sekiro? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird because the stupid RPG coming out for the Switch and everything else, the people who made Aim Setsuna, they have such a similar name to Sekiro, and I thought that's why I was like, oh, is that the RPG or whatever?
Yeah, they do now. I think about it. I can believe it on the name, but when you mention it.
Well, the reason I know that is 'cause I was watching the Direct yesterday with my mom, because my mom was just like, oh, I'll spend some time with you. I'm like, okay, cool, let's watch the 30-minute Direct or whatever. So that's kind of fun to sit down with my mom and talk about games, even though my mom isn't a gamer by any... None of my family is a gamer besides myself. Also, I'm gonna go take a piss real fast and I'll be back. Keep chat occupied.
I might keep chat occupied. I'm not even looking at it. Guess I should go open it in case someone calls. I don't know what he wants me to say. I'm just not doing anything. I don't think that. I don't even know if anyone can hear me.
Oh my god, my bladder hates me.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. Jesus, what were we talking? Yeah, Setsuro and whatnot, but let's skip from that.
I barely remember.
Yeah, the Chocobo Mystery Dungeon game, the only thing they're adding to it, what I've noticed, is a co-op function and some extra dungeons, which, to be fair, the Wii version was kind of on the small side. Like, I remember it's only, like, what, 13 optional dungeons and 5 main dungeons?
Oh, yeah,
The game's super hard, though. The game is super freaking hard.
That's cool.
But that's also because I played a majority of that game not knowing how to change the job class, because I didn't think about doing side quests. But, yeah, but I mean, when you get the job class system, like, a lot of the later game stuff is kind of just a joke, because they kind of implore you to do the optional stuff, which I did. Sorry, how do I explain this? I didn't want to do the optional stuff until I was like, okay, until I hit a brick wall, basically, and I hit a brick wall pretty fast. But each mystery dungeon, I think each one of them, minus the tutorial being like 3 floors, they're all like 25 or like 50 floors. They're ridiculous.
Oh, that's kind of fun. I don't know. I like that.
Oh no, I won't lie. I had fun of it. I'm just saying that it's pretty much like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, where you have to worry about your hunger meter. You have to worry about like the weapons you pick up. If you pick up a cursed weapon, you can't unequip it until you go to the church and get it like praised. So there's just a lot of mechanics in that game that kind of throw you through a loop, and not to mention you're going to be running out of gills so freaking much. There is a Final Fantasy card game in that game, which is actually really fun. And if you want 100% and get the Gambler job class, what I remember, was it the Gambler? It was some kind of job class you get from that. And if you want 100%, you have to do that. I mean, it's cool, but when you find like your ultimate card setup, nothing's gonna beat you. It's pretty much like getting Zell super early in Final Fantasy VIII. It's just like you're done. You're done with Triple Triad. You're pretty much set to go. I don't think I've actually ever done 100% 100% Let's Play, 100% playthrough of 8.
Do it now.
No, because Triple Triad. I'm just so scared of Triple Triad taking a lot of my time up.
Is it time for 100% Let's Play of Final Fantasy 14?
Like, I mean, if you get a platinum, yeah, that's considered 100%. Let's not lie.
Ew, I think that'd be a huge thing.
What do you think I'm doing at Monster Hunter? Piss off!
What I mean, FF14 has an in-game achievement system.
Oh, okay, in that regards. No, I was talking about like trophies and stuff, like for PS4 and stuff. Oh my god, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
And not to mention, they're adding stuff. They're gonna consistently add stuff until that game dies out entirely.
I'm wondering if it will, because 11's still going. It still gets updates. It's getting...
No, it doesn't. 11 hasn't got updated in like years.
It's got an update this month.
Really?
It gets updated once a month with not much content, but a little bit of content. It doesn't get like major expansions or anything, but content, a little bit.
Because the reviewer I watched way back in the day, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, he said 11 was like done. Like the servers are still up, yeah, but like nothing's being added to it.
No, it's not much, don't get me wrong, it's just a little thing. Well, let me see, I haven't seen anything recently about
The Cactar dance. It's just all Cactar dances. That's like the one thing I've learned from 11, where it was basically a slot machine or something. And like the best part is it actually does 1,000 or 10,000 damage for 10,000 needles. I thought that was pretty cool because you get the main character or your character to do the cactuar dance with an actual cactuar. That reminds me of the Paper Mario 2 bingo system. That was a fun system. Yeah, I go. Sorry, what? Paper Mario rather. Paper Mario 2 bingo system? I kid you not. I never saw what happened when you got the poison mushrooms until my Let's Play of it, and I had like the biggest, like, I think I just F'd myself kind of face.
Yeah. I'll put this in. That's just what you do. Like I said, it's very little. Basically nothing, but it's still get updates.
Okay. I mean, once again, it was more of a free-to-play option kind of thing. Yeah, I'll play the living crap out of those games. I'll pay for the updates, no problem, but I can't find or I don't want to buy the stupid Prima code for the, like, one card membership or whatever it's called.
No, that's fair. 11 you can play technically free if you do a private server, but whether it's worth it or not,
The problem is also I need to go, like, get my password back from Enix, and I've never got that back. So, I mean, to hell with that.
Yeah, no, I see that.
As long as it's, like, the next Final Fantasy game, as long as they don't do a Final Fantasy 15 scenario, I feel like it'll be pretty good.
Yeah, I think the next one will be fine.
Well, yeah. Well, let's be fair, the next one's gonna be the remake.
Yeah, that's gonna be whatever. I think so much about 7, but
Yeah, you and I are both in the same boat where we both hate 7.
yeah. I think I'm not gonna play it.
The worst part is I've actually done 100% of 7, like, on my PS3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Knights of the Round just wrecks everything. Never again with how much chocobo shit you have to do in that game. Like, the chocobo racing is fine, and hell, the PS1 I think had an entire game dedicated to that. It was, I think, only released in Japan, but it was Chocobo's, it was basically Mario Kart for Chocobo.
That's fun. I want to remake it back. There's a 7 remake.
It would not do well. The tracks are, like, shorter than any Mario Kart track, and there's only, like, 15, I think.
That's the one.
Well, like, you gotta remember, I found that out because of Osu, and then I actually looked up a video of it. I'm like, wow, this is kind of impressive for the time. Yeah, you and I met through Osu. Did I not give you that Chocobo Final Fantasy VIII remix song?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Cause like, it's not that hard to find. Like, it's on the site still, but it's such a dumb remix for that game.
I haven't played it like I've been playing that game.
I haven't played in the last year.
Yeah.
The community's dead, and then everyone's doing Toho or other music, which I feel meh on to begin with. I'm sorry, what?
There's 15,000 people on right now. Not bad.
Well, not dead, it's just more or less the creative side of the community is kind of dropped off entirely.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's anything interesting going on with the game anymore. It's kind of like it.
Yeah, because it's basically, if anything, I would recommend, I actually have recommended to people who I've known to make beat maps. And these are people like I talk to still on Discord and stuff. I actually recommend doing like Guitar Man music, and they try to, and apparently Guitar Man is a game genre you can't put on OSU for some reason. Like, Stepvania's done it. Like, I've played a bit of Stepvania, and Stepvania has like all the freaking Guitar Man tracks. So like, it's weird, and there's like no Rhythm Heaven music, which is weird to begin with because Rhythm Heaven's goddamn amazing with the music. Have you actually played Rhythm Heaven? Because I've played the one for the DS and the one for the Wii.
I haven't. I want to, but I haven't.
I can't recommend any good emulators, but, you know, get an emulator if you don't have a DS.
I haven't. I've got a 3DS.
Oh, well then, yeah, they were pretty common, so you could probably find one for like $7.
I'll look at it sometime. I've heard about it, I've heard it's good, I've just never played it.
I played it, but let me tell you right now, it's one of those games where you have to do pretty much everything flawlessly.
Hype.
Each song gives you 1 or 2 mess-ups at best.
Hype.
The one of the Wii is so much easier to deal with, though. And there's also Rhythm Heaven Golden, I think, was also released in America for the 3DS. It's kind of like the Wario Land, or WarioWare Golden, or whatever that one was called. WarioWare in general, or the Gold?
Oh, WarioWare. I thought you said something else.
I said Wario Land to begin with, but I went WarioWare after that.
Okay, not bad. I think I just misheard it.
God Eater 3 looks nice, but I can't see myself playing that game just because of the other two left kind of a bad taste in my mouth.
What game?
God Eater.
Oh, yeah, no. My friend told me, God Eater 3 is good, and I just immediately replied to him, no, it's not.
Well, the problem is, it looks good. It looks like they have a good setup. It's just... I've been able to platinum both games in less than a week. And that, to me, just kind of tells me, like, that's not really a game worth buying.
I just don't think it's good. It's so boring, in my opinion. I played the God Eater 3, like, one of the demos they did for it. I hated every weapon except for the ring thing.
The chakrams.
I thought... Yeah, that I guess. I thought that one was okay.
I usually went with scythes or the short swords. I like barely used the guns in God Eater.
I use the short sword in every other game, but I still don't like it. I haven't beaten any of them. I hate them that much.
Yeah. Well, once again, I've beat all 2 of them that came out for the PS4, and I thought they were alright at best.
At best.
Well, like the worst part is it was basically meant to be a clone of Monster Hunter, and I'm like, Monster Hunter does this way better.
It's infinitely better.
Like, I would care if the story was good, but it's pretty much like what Kingdom Hearts 3 did, with the sense of, hey, we have this really cool idea for our story, and we're taking it away from you now. Kind of how, like, Buzz fell to darkness, and you got him back pretty much instantaneously.
Yeah.
It's not like, leave the world, come back, and then maybe on the second half of the world you could finish it up. Kind of like Kingdom Hearts 2. I know people are going to hate me for saying that, but Kingdom Hearts 2 did it alright, in my opinion.
I don't know how many people like the visiting worlds twice versus visiting it once.
Well, here's the thing is, if it's done separately in story, in a story context, where it's like, oh, like, you're too drained, or like, stuff from this point will get much harder because you're slowly progressing through the story, I feel like that would have been fine, where it's like, okay, if there's a second visit, woohoo. And then, like, it's just like, no, because Kingdom Hearts 3 does, a ton of horrible things if you're trying to record or stream it. And
It's got a lot of block scenes.
there's 2 block scenes, but the problem is with Disney pretty much has all rights to say screw you and take out the Frozen scenes, because the Frozen is 1 for 1 from the movie. The Pirates of the Caribbean, that's fine. Tangled, I think Tangled is kind of in the gray area where they can do it, but they probably won't. So, like, I would like the game more if it was more, like, actual in-depth and talked about more Kyrie and Axel and all that. Where,
Fire was useless.
yeah, exactly. That was my problem, because they basically did the Naruto treatment. They did Sakura for freaking Kyrie.
I was really hyped for Game 3, like, what's Kyrie gonna do with it? What's Axel gonna do? Axel
Gets his ass kicked and then cries about it for a good minute.
What? Knocks him away.
Uh-huh. So, like, the problem is, they kind of, like, played it up like, oh, it's gonna be like this awesome big finale. And then it's like, Sora, do all the goddamn work for us.
Yeah.
Like, I would even like it if, like, Riku, like, actually started to question his darkness more. Like, I know he's over it, and, like, Chain of Memories definitely covered that. But, like, let's say the darkness started to grow in him, like, more and more, like, more advanced darkness. Like, that would have been cool!
In an earlier game, yes, but not in 3. I think by now it's sort of like, they pretty much ended Riku's darkness. Like, he's either got control over it, he's just completely over that. So I wouldn't really like it if they would, like, bring it back or anything, personally.
I would have been if they implied more of the Twilight aspect of Riku, where it's more like he has both light and darkness. He chooses to use light, but he can use the darkness from time to time.
I mean, he does use it a bit. He has Dark Fire Gun. That's pretty much it. That's the only bit of darkness in him.
Yeah.
And his dodge.
Yeah, but what I mean, like, you know what I mean in general, like, more of a story perspective, where it's like, okay, do I have to rely on darkness or do I have to rely on light for this part?
I like the game. I like a lot of what was in it, but there are a few things I don't like. But I'm usually hyped for the next one.
I don't think I could give them the time of day.
I will. They can have all of my time.
I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was too flashy, the story was very boring, it wasn't really developed. And, like, the characters that they wanted to show emphasis on, they didn't, because it was all focused around goddamn Sora and him having the same mindset of a dumb 5-year-old with autism. Like, the worst part is, like, I'm here listening to Ienzo / Zexion, or not Zexion, Zexion. I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of interesting. Like, is Sora gonna, like, slightly get it? Nope, he's a bloody idiot. Riku's the only character that shows promise in the sense of, like, okay, if he's talking to Zexion, he could be like, okay, cool, how, like, what about this theory, or what about this idea? Like, I'm not saying Sora had to be like that for me to like it, I'm just saying Sora would have been better if he started to question stuff more and tried to learn things.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying how he's just kind of accepting everything, or just going with the flow for the most part. He's not really learning, he's just kind of doing.
Yeah.
And I
just think that's crappy writing.
Yeah. I still love the game. I still love it. I like everything about it, but there are problems.
Oh yeah.
Like, I have a lot of problems with the combat, and I'll say level 1 remedies, like, my enjoyment for the combat, but there's still so many problems for a normal player.
And all the things all the Disney attractions making you invincible, there's no challenge.
There is zero challenge. Even on level 1, the game is pathetically easy.
I wish I could say that, but Xehanort spams a crap ton of moves at the end. And I'm terribly sorry to bring it up, but I hate that stupid, when you get into the last world fight. The one with the 13 Xehanort bullcrap.
All you gotta do is, I think,
I was like, you know what, I don't want to use magic, I was gonna use my bloody, like, Heroes Born or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, you need some crazy reaction speed for some of those attacks, I'd say.
Yeah, you know what I did half the time? Guard, parry, guard, parry. Like, if I used magic in Kingdom Hearts games, I would have been, like, so much better off playing those games. But I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just brute force it. I want to see how far I can actually get along with doing this.
I'm gonna say it's actually a good thing you didn't use magic, because magic just breaks everything. It is so good.
Yeah, but brute forcing it doesn't, like, work in some situations. In every other, like, it's 10%. 10% of the situations it doesn't work in. In the 5% it does, or in the 9% it does work in, that's like the entire game.
Yeah. I would say endgames when you can't lose. If you brute force, you can, but you're gonna get your ass handed to you at times.
Yeah, because Kingdom Hearts 2 taught me. Sorry, pay off again. Kingdom Hearts 2 taught me only use Cure basically, because oh my god, that game is ridiculously hard. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're going to brute force it, you're only going to use Cure.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 1, pretty much the same thing, but use a bit of thunder.
And Arrow hooks not big fan.
True, but like, by the time I was able to do the optional stuff, I was already level 99, so it's like, yeah, I'll just brute force it.
Yeah, that's good.
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, that was the one I was like, you know what, I have pretty much infinite MP at this point, I'm gonna just stand here and do whatever the hell I want.
Birth by Sleep is my least favorite game.
When it comes to story, it's probably my favorite.
Oh, the story's awesome. I love the story, but the gameplay, I just hate it.
So, how did you feel about Dream Drop then? Because Dream Drop I thought was pretty good.
I hate Dream Drop.
So you just don't like the, like, making new spells kind of thing?
No, I like that. I liked it in Recoded and just Recoded.
I never actually beat Recoded because I got stuck in the first goddamn world.
I beat it when I was a kid, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Well, here's the thing. I got it roughly 2 or 3 weeks after beating Dream Drop for the first time on the DS or 3DS. So I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be like a nice, easy breeze. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I met Hades or whatever, and I couldn't get past him.
I don't think I fought. I've been playing it again recently. I don't think I fought Hades yet.
Oh, really? I don't remember what I got stuck on. I think it was just the level up system that how it confused me.
Yeah, the whole system, it's not too bad, but I don't really like the panels, I guess.
Yeah, that, I was thinking, oh, it's like Birth by Sleep, where you play the Monopoly minigame or the Portrait Street minigame. I'm like, that's alright, that's fun. And I found out there were actual level ups. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Anywho. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts in general, like, I think it could be good, it's just they did a lot of bad with it. And, like, I'm not the only one on this. I'm not the only one who says this. Pro Jared said it.
Oh, of course. It's a big common consensus, I'd say. It's either a love it or hate it sort of situation with Kingdom Hearts, in my opinion.
Yeah. But the thing is, me and Pro Jared, like, share the same opinions with, like, it's too flashy, Sora's still a bloody idiot. And they treat the the players, like they know nothing better.
To be fair, like, nothing about the game, or...
Like, sorry, what I mean is, like, it's hard to follow even if you know the story. Like, if you played all the games, which are all canon, by the way.
Yeah.
And, like...
I don't mind all the games being canon, but, you know, I understand why people don't like it.
I do, just because, like, I've only played the PS, the PlayStation stuff, and the Dream Drop, obviously. So, like,
Yeah.
The problem is, I know the story. I kept up with it a lot. I even watched some Let's Plays on the mobile and the other ones. I'm like, my god, this is ridiculous to keep up with, or even to comprehend.
There's a lot. I'm hoping that they seem to be going in a direction that's going to be like, okay, we're cutting down on all this other stuff, and going to kind of keep it between, like, the people who matter now in Kingdom Hearts. In the next game, that's how it seems, considering they're all in a new area, it looks like.
Well, yeah, considering people said it's basically Tokyo and whatnot.
Yeah.
The only, like, I'm not gonna buy it right off the bat. I'll wait until it goes on sale or something, because I'm not gonna be bothered.
I'll admit, I'll be pre-ordering whatever deluxe edition or whatever they come out with, just like I did with 3, but... Well, there's no but. I'm gonna be doing that, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna love it.
Well, yeah, but you also gotta remember, I gotta look at this from multiple perspectives. And, like, not to mention, a lot of people are now starting to like me on YouTube and all, and Twitch and whatnot, so I need to look at it from the most objective standpoint.
I'm not bashing or anything, I'm just saying, it's how it is for me.
Yeah, for how it is for you.
The wrong way.
It's kind of like with me and Nintendo stuff. I'll always get hyped over Nintendo stuff, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're such a child." I'm like, I can't help it. It's good.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Anytime I hear Kingdom Hearts, immediately I turn into a little kid.
Yeah, well, the problem is little kids are like I get excited, but I like hardly ever let it show. Like if I'm talking about games and stuff, I'm more chillax and stuff, unless it's a game I absolutely adore. Case in point,
I do my best to do that, but go ahead.
Octopath Traveler. Every time someone ever brings up a conversation of that, I lose my shit, and like, if you say something wrong, I will try to prove you wrong. I will go out of my way.
That's exactly me in Kingdom Hearts.
I know, that's the weird thing, but you know when to shut up, I don't. That's the problem. But yeah, no, Octopath's... Yeah, I guess that was another thing. When I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, I was right off the heels of Octopath. I just finished Octopath at that point.
That's fair.
So I'm thinking like, oh, Enix, like these guys are getting back to like what makes games really good. And Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. I'm like, oh, this isn't really that great.
Nomura's crazy. And it really shows in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I'm thinking, should I just skip doing Valhalla tonight and just go for something else?
Do great Jagras. It's really hard.
Clearly. But anyways, yeah. So, what other Switch games are coming out that I'm actually kind of interested in? I'm probably gonna play the demo of Deus Machina because I have that downloaded now.
Are you interested in the Link's Awakening remake?
Yes. Ridiculously so. Because the only reason why, and this is the dumb reason, the only reason why is because I've never actually beat Link's Awakening.
Same.
I have only played up to, I think, the Mermaid Shrine.
I haven't played it that much. I own it. I've played it a bit, but I've never beaten it.
It's super
It's a
short.
great game.
Yeah. If you're not going for 100%, it's like 2 hours or something. But, yeah, I'll probably go in for 100% in that game just because I did it with, not Breath of the Wild, dear God, no, but I did it with Wind Waker HD, and I'm like, yeah, I might as well do it for, whatever else I got.
Breath of the Wild 100% looks incredibly fun and frustrating.
I mean, I'm playing it casually now. I am not, like, I'm preparing for streams of it because I have the DLC and everything on it.
I have to get a new pair of headphones. I'm spending like $200 on those so they won't be bad.
Hopefully.
But a part of me is just like, you should just really forgo the headphones and just get a Nintendo Switch.
Do it. You won't regret it. Just pay $20 for online up front.
I know I won't regret it, but I will regret it because I really love music. I love music more than video games, so I'm sticking with the headphones.
Yeah, and the best part is I like video game music over any kind of other music right now, just because all kinds of music right now kind of suck.
Video game music for me, I can't listen to that unless I'm playing the game.
Really? Because I can listen to any video game music at any time, and I'll be okay with it.
Okay, very rarely. I can do it with some games, like Nier Automata. I can listen to those game soundtracks outside of the game, but most of the time I can't do it. It just gets too, like, annoying for me, I guess.
Well, yeah, you're also not the person who, when was doing a speedrun of Okami, or a test speedrun, I had, not the great Deku Tree music, I had, a Dragon Roost Island playing the entire time playing Okami.
What were you playing, what song were you playing when you were, while you're streaming right now? I heard it on or something.
It was Chrono Trigger. It was just music from Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
I think the song it stopped playing on was The Secret of the Forest, I think is the OST, or the song name. I have not played Chrono Trigger in a while, sadly.
I was surprised I actually liked what I was hearing. I usually, when I hear something in a stream, I'm like, oh, I hate this, this is stupid, I don't want to hear this, but no, that's the good music.
Well, like, yeah, it's pretty much like Stardew Valley in the sense of that OST, where it's like, I can pretty much put it on any time and feel pretty chill about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I've always liked the SNES music. NES music sometimes, but I usually go from SNES forward.
I would admit I like most NES games more than SNES in terms of soundtrack, but SNES has some very good games with amazing music.
Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Secret of Destiny 3, which is the Mana 3 game. Super Mario Kart, rather. Mario World has a couple good music, but it's like, there's only like really 4 actual songs that use that entire game.
Yeah.
Yoshi's, oh god, what's the Super Scope Yoshi game? That has some pretty good music in it.
The only Yoshi game I've ever played was the one on the Nintendo 64, which I don't know.
Yoshi Story.
Oh, yeah, I love it. It's adorable.
It's adorable, but the thing is, like, as a kid, that was like one of the first games I've ever 100%ed. So, as a kid, that was like my nightmare. Same with Donkey Kong 64.
How can Donkey Kong 64 be a nightmare? It's so good.
I won't lie, it's very good. It's just, oh my god, trying to 100% that game is ridiculous. Sorry, 101%, because you can do that in that
Yeah.
game.
I picked up my Nintendo 64, I think, 4 or 5 months ago, just to play Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah,
I had
but
to buy new tables. That's all actually, I had to buy new tables. But it was so worth it, I love it.
oh yeah. But going back to Super Nintendo, the entire Donkey Kong Country games have always had some pretty good music.
I've never actually played Donkey Kong Country, but I do know it has great music.
Yeah, because it's David Wise still at that point. I've played Donkey Kong Countries 1, 2, and 3. I have just never beat any of them outside of 1. I've got super close in 3, and I can't get that far in in Donkey Kong Country 2 because it's a really hard game.
Do you play as Diddy in Donkey Kong Country 2?
Yeah, because that's Diddy's Conquest.
I feel like that was on Game Boy Color.
It was.
I had that.
And Game Boy
I played
Advance.
that one.
Yeah, that was also in Game Boy Advance form and Game Boy Color in general.
I only had it.
It was hard. I think it was easier than the Game Boy version just because the Game Boy. But yeah, Kirby Superstar has some really damn good music.
I haven't played a Kirby game. I know I should, but I haven't.
You're tied to a Kirby fan, buddy. You probably should. Kirby's Return to Dreamland, or not Return to Dreamland, but Kirby's Dream Land 3 also has some pretty good music. I can't think of that many games outside of like RPGs for this Super Nintendo that I like the music for.
I need to play more Super Nintendo games. The only ones I've really played are Shin Megami Tensei for SNES. And even then, I haven't beaten them. I just played them.
Yeah. There is Lufia 2, Rise of Central, Lufia 1, Fortress of Doom. The other Lufia game was on Game Boy, I believe. Secret of Mana, as I said, but you could just buy the remake. There's nothing really changed in that regards.
How long is the remake? I'm not even playing it yet.
It's alright. It's just, I do not like how they went for the mobile designs, and it was a mobile port to begin with. But the minimap still looks like the Super Nintendo one. If you put the retro music on, which you can't do, I would highly recommend it because I don't like the orchestra versions, just because it kind of doesn't fit the game that well. Gameplay is fine. It controls like the actual SNES one, where you can charge your weapon still. All the buttons are the same, and the only difference is you can run in all directions while you're running. You don't have to stop and readjust yourself to run.
That's convenient, at least.
It's convenient, but to be fair, your little run bar thing charges up so damn fast in the original regardless. It didn't really matter all that much.
Oh.
But yeah, it was interesting. It's fine. And like, once again, I've played both of them. I've only beat the remake, sadly, because I tried playing the original back when the Wii was a thing, and I was swamped by Final Fantasy VI at that point.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is a shame, because Secret of Mana is definitely one of the better games I should play and beat. It's super short, too. It's actually... If you're not going for 100%, you're just going for the story from start to finish, it's probably like... I want to say... 8 hours. It's pretty short.
Hey, does the Nintendo Switch have that virtual console stuff yet?
Yeah, it has the NES stuff right now, and it's rumored / confirmed, I guess, I don't know if it is or isn't, that we're gonna get Super Nintendo stuff soon.
That's cool. I want Nintendo 64. I'm just gonna say, that's my console. I want Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I grew up on the N64, but I'm always down trying older stuff, just because, once again, I like older stuff.
For sure.
And like that's so weird to say like I'm a retro gamer that plays modern stuff, because I feel like when it comes to people's opinions, it's like it's rather you're a retro gamer or you're not a retro gamer. It's like I prefer retro stuff, but I like playing like newer stuff for the fun of it.
I just like everything. That's not crap.
Trust me, with the PS4, Akiba Beat, and all these other games that were kind of cash DLC grab-ins.
I still think that Akiba Beat wasn't that bad.
No, I absolutely hate it. That was one of the games I was about ready to throw up on. Like, buy an actual copy of it, force myself to puke up on it, watch myself jackhammer it, put it in a fire, and then possibly piss on it.
I really don't think that. I thought it was...
Are we talking about the one that, like, all the dungeons are the exact goddamn same, or are we talking about Akiba Strip?
100% the one where all the letters are the same, almost certainly.
All the enemies were the same. There was no point of leveling up because you used cards half the goddamn time. And even then, the cards did jack crap for you. Like, I like RPGs if they're done right. No one's done an RPG right since Octopath Traveler last year. I would say that is probably one of the most well-balanced RPG games that has a really bad difficulty curve just to spite it. But no, that was probably the most balanced RPG I've ever played.
Bad difficulty curves are the best.
Okay, it's not. It's like Chrono Trigger, where you know you go into a party and that party might not be the best for the situation. That's what Octopath is.
Okay.
So like, it's not difficulty curve. It's just more or less, do you know your stats? Do you know your characters as well as you should know them? And then all that could be negated because of the side job class system. That's actually really fun to do and play with. So, like, I love how people overpraised it. Like, people have definitely overpraised it, but people have definitely, like, said it's the worst RPG ever. I'm like, have you not played a fun game, like, ever in your life?
Yeah. That's not gonna be the worst RPG, I can guarantee you that. There's a lot worse out there.
Akiba Beat, freaking, like, the world ends of you.
Yeah. I just don't think it was that bad. I didn't... The characters were awful.
I beat the game. The story made me...
But I enjoyed it.
The problem is, those are the two things I look for in an RPG. Good story and good characters. And really good music.
I don't remember the music that much, but I don't remember hating it.
The music was modern.
It was very generic, but it was the generic I could get into.
Yeah, and I question that. I don't know. You and I definitely have different opinions, but... Yeah, I guess I'm just so used to high quality stuff because I've been playing Switch right now. Actually, I didn't even own a Switch when I played Octopus Beat. I still thought that was a miserable pile of crap.
I'm lenient on some games and then absolutely trash others.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, dear God, I love, like, everything Switch related. I don't think I bought a AAA title and actually felt disappointed in it for the Switch. PS4 has a... PS4, I've had a couple games, like probably like 1 or 2 games I felt really bad about buying, but like overall, not really. But Switch, I actively have not had a game feel like I have wasted money on it.
Nintendo almost always delivers on their AAA games, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. And
they know what they're doing, they know exactly what they're making, and they
run with it. They run with the best of their abilities, which is really high.
Yeah. Mhm.
So like, I'm just gonna be a Switch kid for a bit until PS4 gets the update for Monster Hunter World at this point.
Yeah. PS4, it just doesn't have much anymore. Like after like Monster Hunter World, I just kind of whatever. Well, I guess Kingdom Hearts 3 technically, but still, after Monster Hunter World, I just kind of don't buy anything on it anymore.
Yeah, and the worst part is they've said like Japan's gonna get Octopath Travelers on the PS4. I mean, good for them. It's probably gonna come over to it's gonna come over to America soon enough. But I mean, like, it's gonna take the fun away from it. Like, that's the problem. I feel like trophies, and like, this is just me ranting in general. Like, I think trophies do good in some games, but horrible in some other games. In a game like Octopath, it will ruin the experience for people. That's the thing.
Probably. Some people take trophies very seriously, and that can really harm an experience.
I don't take them like, I mean, I take them seriously, but not like seriously enough to like where I've talked to some actual trophy hunters, like people who platinum games like a week after the game comes out or whatever. I talked to some of them. I'm not that crazy, but I want to at least show somewhat of skill when I'm playing video games, and I think trophies kind of show that for me.
Yeah.
But like some of the trophies nowadays, where it's just RNG and stuff, I'm just like, you know what? I'm throwing my hands up. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Like it's not even worth it because Okami, the last game I've actually played that I actually worked very hard on to get the platinum for was Okami. And you know what? There was no RNG in that game. Yeah, I'll close up thinking. There's no RNG in that game besides maybe if you don't know when you're in the past where you're fighting with Nagi and whatnot. Like there's some monsters you can skip on, but no, like every trophy in that game, minus the monster one, you have to get from pure skill. So like I guess it's just a difference of trophies actively ruin games for me right now.
The only games with bad trophies are games where the trophies are tied to online.
I mean, I could disagree with that one, but the only reason I disagree with stuff like that is just because I used to play the PS4 so freaking much, and I just kind of did online everything.
It's only because when an online service dies...
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's impossible. That's why people like bitch and complain about the S-Boss originally.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind the trophies themselves, like they're usually not that bad, but just the fact that they're tied specifically to online kind of turns me off.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. But yeah, going back to that, just go back to my topic for a second, sorry. How do you feel about the RNG trophies compared to skill trophies? Do you think skill trophies are just better overall, or...?
I was actually about to mention, yeah, I don't really mind RNG that much. Like, RNG trophies, stuff like that, I don't really mind them. They're not terrible, but skill trophies are much better. Like, where you have to do a certain thing a certain way or something. That's way better than, like, I don't really have an example of an RNG trophy, but...
Monster Hunter, with the smallest and largest.
Yeah, the crown ones, that's right. Yeah, no, that's trash. That's complete trash.
The one I'm working on currently, because I'm missing one trophy for this game.
You can do it, I promise.
Promising doesn't mean jack shit. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it kind of doesn't mean jack. Like, I'll eventually do it, yeah, but over mindless repetition because it's only the Valhalla I need.
It's only gonna take 1,000 hours, I promise.
You know what? I may break 1,000 hours before I get the final monster, which is the Valhalla.
I'm betting on it.
It'll be so much easier if I had friends to play with, too.
Break 1,000 before.
And the worst part is people got this trophy. People platinum this game before, like a week after it launched. I'm like, okay, if people could do it, I could do it, because I've been playing this game like a madman. Like, I think the first week alone, I broke 100 hours or something.
Those people are the gods of gaming. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, they have a horseshoe shoved up their ass. Well, I'm here with skill and precision, and I can't get crap!
Skill and precision is overrated. Just give me my loot box.
Give me the Assassin's Creed 4 trophies at this point. As someone who's actually played Assassin's Creed 4, I could say that.
I've wanted to play Assassin's Creed 4, but I'm not going to.
In all honesty, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good.
It doesn't seem very bad. Assassin's Creed, it died for me after Revelations.
Assassin's Creed was never alive for me because I thought it was overrated, and I still think it's overrated.
I like 1 and the 2 series, that's all.
Yeah, well, I might get Assassin's Creed 3 remastered for the Switch just because why not, but I'll think about it. I'll heavily think on that one.
Yeah, I don't feel like Assassin's Creed 3 was that good, but I don't actually...
People say 3 was one of the worst.
That does not surprise me.
And the reason I don't want to play it is just because I want to give Assassin's Creed another shot. Because, like, as I said, I haven't beat 4, but when I've played it 4, it's like, yeah, it feels alright.
It isn't
and especially the sense of you weren't really meant to be a pirate. You were kind of more or less forced into that position.
Mhm.
So, like, I mean, I like the history, like how they actually tried to represent actual history of like historical events, but it's just like,
I'm sure it's a fine game.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure.
this isn't my guy. Great. But yeah, I mean, in general, like, gaming for me has been kind of dead for every other console.
Same.
You know what I kind of want? It's never going to happen because we already have a couple games of this, and it's been dead for a while. I kind of want another Shaman King game.
Shaman King?
Yes.
That'd be interesting.
It wouldn't happen because the copy and the copy restrictions and whatnot have been, like, gone for years for that series. But there was a PS1 game, there was a Game Boy Advance game. Am I forgetting a system? I'm pretty sure it's just PS1 and Game Boy Advance.
I just want a new, good Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Legacy of the Duelist is pretty good.
Yeah, but it doesn't have, like, everything.
Oh yeah, because all the updates and stuff recently, because what's Yu-Gi-Oh at now? 7?
I think they're only on Series 6.
6? Alright, so Arc 5 was 5 then, okay.
Yeah.
I stopped caring after Arc 5 in all honesty, because Arc 5 was kind of like the pinnacle of the story in my opinion.
I was watching a bit of Arc 5 and it actually seems kind of fun.
Oh,
I stopped around the-
it's not like Zexal, where Zexal is super slow throughout it. Arc 5 has moments where it's slow, but that's more or less like story episodes where it's like, oh, we actively have to focus on the story. Or it's gonna make no sense for context. Because, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you don't want to spoil it, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't really get decent until, like, sorry, the episodes of stories don't really happen until they dimension hop into the synchro dimension. But, like, once again, the only reason they do that is because to lay up, you know, the Academy being the Academy. But yeah,
I
like,
haven't watched the new series. Oh, go ahead.
sorry, you go on, I was gonna say nothing.
I want to watch the new series since it's ongoing. I can usually catch up to like 70 episodes there. Only like that to be.
I mean, that's not bad. That, like, I caught up with Arc 5, like, pretty much as soon as the dub was, not the dub, as soon as the sub was finished.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, I'm trying to catch up with One Piece. That's fucking bad.
Oh, yeah. And plus, like, each episode's, like, only 25 minutes long, so, like, that's the best thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, where it's just, like, you can consistently get 25 minutes of it.
It's hard to watch. It's very simple. You watch a card game. Sometimes they cheat at the card game, but whatever. You watch a card
Oh my god, don't even get me started. The first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! I tried to watch that again. It's impossible for me.
game. I need to watch it. It's so good.
It's so bad it's good. That's the worst thing.
I love it.
But how is the new one? I haven't even seen one episode of it, so kind of curious.
I don't actually know. I haven't watched the new one. I might start in a few days. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, a few days, you're probably going to be busy talking to me, because I'm usually very lonely when it comes to day-to-day events.
Oh, I'll be here for you.
You better be here for me, I'm not going to lie. Mister, you won't see me again for like another half a year or something.
I'm staying. I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you. And plus, when you get a Switch, we could probably do like Splatoon stuff together or something. If you get a Switch.
The thing I'll admit, which is really interesting, I don't think the great game, but maybe think now, it's just,
Yeah, I guess for someone like you, where you're more RPG based and stuff, yeah, that wouldn't be up your alley. But again, I'm super RPG based, and it was up my alley. I put in 800 plus hours now, and I'm probably gonna put in 900 soon.
Jeez.
Well, there's enough side attractions plus DLC and stuff, and the DLC is pretty cheap.
Is it this Splatoon? I didn't actually know that.
The Octo expansion is the DLC.
Oh. Okay, that's good.
It is a full-on expansion, and how you unlock them is actually you have to play that story mode to unlock the capabilities of playing as an an Octoling.
I like that.
Oh no, it's stupid hard. It took me like a week.
Yeah, now you got me interested.
But it's basically a challenge mode where it's like, oh, finish this area with only using bombs. Beat this area with only using splatter shot or something.
I can dig that. I probably won't pick it up until like really late though.
Yeah.
If I get a Nintendo Switch, the very first thing I'm getting is Breath of the Wild, and I'm gonna play that.
You won't regret it. That's actually a very high recommendation I could give anyone.
I played a little bit of it on the Wii U when I was at my friend's house a few years ago, and I just watched it. It was so fun.
Oh yeah, the Switch one has a couple frame issues, but it's nothing like too big.
Yeah.
But then again, it's also a super massive game, so a couple frame issues is to be expected.
That's exactly what I play though, because I play Skyrim all the time. It's pretty big, not super massive or anything, but you know, I play that, I don't use fast travel or anything. That's just one of the things I just want to game and get that.
You and I are gonna have different opinions on this. Skyrim bored the crap out of me.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
Like, I actually sat down and beat it on stream, and I'm just like, this was so not worth it. Like, when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I'm not gonna give a damn. But like, Breath of the Wild, it does it in such a way where it's good to feel alone. It's good to like have those little horse stables off in the distance where it's like, okay, I could go there next or something. But like, you generally want to be alone. You don't want to go and get a horse. You don't want to go do anything else. Like, you can pretty much just get through that entire game with just the paraglider.
In Zelda?
Yeah, in Zelda.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Skyrim, I was like, glider?
Oh, that would actually make it kind of fun in my opinion, just to let go randomly and watch my character die.
That's too complicated for Bethesda.
Let's not lie, Bethesda also has done Doom, and Doom is pretty complicated for their standards.
But yeah, Bethesda didn't develop.
True.
Like,
So,
but either way,
yeah.
I don't trust Bethesda.
I need to play Wolfenstein. That's actually one of the PS4 games that I actively missed out on. I actually want to play it.
Yeah, I don't know Wolfenstein 2. Wolfenstein 2. I tried to play the Doom demo on my computer, but practically I haven't tried it, so I can't play it.
Ah. I like games like Bioshock. I'm not gonna lie. When it's done in the Bioshock like perspective kind of thing, I kind of like it.
That's awesome. Specifically the original Bioshock. I don't really care for the other two.
I like 2 more than the original, mostly because I played the crap out of 2. 2 was my favorite, Bioshock 1, and then Infinite, just because I actually didn't really like Infinite all that much.
I don't like the Sky City. I think that's kind of like...
No, the Sky City I didn't have a problem with. It was more or less the implications that were, you know, bullshit time travel.
Oh yeah, I guess that was a thing.
I liked it, but it was also like the final like act of the game was 90% of you going through time portals.
I just like the underwater city. That's my favorite part.
Well,
I love that.
Yeah, because Rapture was based off like actual stuff that people wanted to do back in the day.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know what? You might not care about this, but I like this, so I'm going to talk about it real quick.
Huh?
There is this guy on YouTube who is doing underwater habitats for hamsters, and it's so cool.
I think I've heard stuff about that. I've definitely not seen a video of it, but I've definitely had a friend talk to me about that.
It's so cool.
But the problem is, hamsters are very frightened by nature, so wouldn't them seeing water above them like give them a heart attack?
No, he's been doing this for God. I think in 8 years. He hasn't had a single mortality in a single death.
A single vitality.
Doing this.
Yeah, but no, like I've taken care of a hamster before, so like that's my major concern. I'm like hamsters, at least the hamsters I've like taken care of, Like they're super like fragile. Like even if you say boo at them, they like almost like have a heart attack and die.
I don't know much about hamsters, but this guy's just, like I said, I don't know much, but he's taking the utmost care to make sure that they're safe, they're not going to get hurt, nothing's going to happen to them or anything.
Okay.
Like, he has stopgap, it's so good.
Okay. As
I
long
just want to bring it up for a second because we're talking about Rapture.
yeah, as long as it's done safely, that's all I care for.
Yeah, like I said, go ahead.
Oh yeah, considering you're gonna be here year round, when E3 rolls around, you want to do like a thought video on it? Because I'm thinking about doing that.
Sure, I love this shit on E3.
Well, like, the problem is like you'd be like the super positive one, I'd be like the negative one, so like we kind of work off each other in that regards.
I'll try to be positive, but
Well, I mean, you're gushing the crap out of games now. Like I don't see why you can't gush the crap out later.
the thing is, I love to shit on the people who do game shows.
Okay, we're gonna avoid doing that at best. Let's focus on the conference itself and not just like Reggie retiring, which it's weird.
I will focus on the games.
Yeah. Well, like we still like I want to do the Pro Jared way where he rates the conference overall.
Okay. I'll be fair.
Yeah.
I'll shit on it in my personal time.
Oh yeah.
But I'll be fair on the video.
Do it on your tweets. All of those tweets you make.
I don't have Twitter.
Or on Discord, I guess.
Okay, Discord I can do. I can talk all day about it on Discord.
Sorry people on Discord, I kind of doomed you to oblivion. Yeah, but like I'm kind of excited to show to see what they're gonna show off soon. Soon being like 4 months.
I might see one game I like.
Nintendo, I'm gonna hype on the crap out of probably, but I'll still try to keep an objective mindset going into it.
Yeah, same. Nintendo I will get excited for.
So here's the thing.
Sony. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. Are we gonna just end up watching like the Pro Jared live stream of it, or are we gonna like try to find ourselves and watch ourselves?
I think we should probably watch ourselves.
I don't know. Well, like you know, Pro Jared and like people like that stream that live, right? It's not like
Yeah.
yeah.
I personally only watch it through my favorite streamer. But he just sits on it the whole time, so.
I'm assuming it's that one black dude that loses his shit over everything.
No, I don't watch him.
I'm not gonna lie. I just call people as they are.
No, that's fair. I don't really watch him. I only watch one streamer ever, besides when I check out you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm really picky about what I watch.
Oh, don't I know it? We tried doing a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Let's Play. Remember that? I don't have the stock footage anymore, but I remember us laughing our asses off because we said something stupid about Wendy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember this.
Yeah, because I was playing through, I think, the second half of Mystery Dungeon just to get stock footage of it. And then I was like, we're talking about bleh. We were talking about Gen 2 and how much we liked it. And then we were talking about Wendy. I'm like, oh yeah, isn't she the one that has a 10-foot pole shoved up her?
Oh god, that reminds me. I don't remember. God dang it.
It was never posted to YouTube, which is the worst part.
I don't want to remember that.
And the worst part is, we did Arya Starro right after that recording.
Yeah, we did. I remember that.
And the audio was so bad in that video, I actually want to take it down and redo that entire Let's Play.
Yeah, I think I remember watching it. It wasn't the audio.
Yeah, I'll probably take that down eventually and just redo it.
Time for round 2.
I mean, I like Arya Starro. That's a good Castlevania game. Bloodstain! Oh my god, I am going to get the crap out of Bloodstain and hype the piss out of that.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to remember stuff in the direct. I'm like, Bloodstain! Bloodstain! Bloodstain!
Bloodstain is gonna be. It's gotta be good.
I don't care if it's good or not. I just want to play another freaking Igavania game.
I'm buying it day one. I'm so hyped for that.
Same here. I think you and I have frozen pizza stocked up in our fridge for a suffocation.
I'm going to have some stocked up. I'm gonna get like 6, maybe 7, just to make sure.
I wish I could have frozen pizza, but I'm on a medical diet, so I'll probably make some makeshift pizza.
Get some, I don't actually know.
Well, I can't have gluten or anything, so I'll probably just make like cauliflower pizza or something.
Okay. I don't think that'd be good, but...
It's not good, but I can't have anything else because of my medical diet. That's the problem.
Yeah. I get it.
This is also a big boy.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die. Oh god, Final Fantasy X. You cried.
Oh god.
I love that scene in Final Fantasy X though.
I don't even remember that game. I bought the remake on Vita.
The 10 is really good in all honesty, so...
I hate it. I think it's bad.
I like it because it's actually one of the Final Fantasy games that does romance and doesn't end like Final Fantasy VIII in the sense of you never really existed, or in the sense of like the love and troubles of Rinoa? Rinoa. Because Rinoa was originally engaged to Setzer, or whatever his name was.
Yeah, that's not pretty sure.
No, Setzer's Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, this game? I thought it was 8. Oh.
Cypher? I think it's Cypher.
Really? That's interesting.
I think so. I cannot remember Final Fantasy VIII right now, just because I haven't played it in a while.
I only ever made it to just 2 in that game, so I can't really speak, but...
I only beat it like last year, in all honesty. But I'm pretty sure it's Setzer. Not Setzer, Signer. Cypher.
Wait, I think... The Sky Dragon.
Or the Pokemon.
Slifer. Oh. Wait, Pokemon.
He was also a kid in Kingdom Hearts 2, so if we can remember from back then.
Yeah, but...
Neo, loser! Love that line. I love that line, and isn't this romantic?
Slifer's so good too, I will say.
Such a hilarious character, though.
He is.
But in Final Fantasy VIII, he's like kind of a manipulated moron.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what else was there? Yeah, because like Renoa's dad got remarried to Laguna's love interest, even though there's like a clear 25 age gap.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't at that point because she was a songstress and not the songstress we all think she was trying to be.
Oh my.
Yeah. So Laguna kind of doesn't have a lover. Freaking who else was there? Renoa was once again engaged to the guy, and she fell in love with Squall or something. Zell. I think it was kind of cute how Zell and Scarfy, I can never remember how to pronounce her name correctly. They kind of had something going on. The sniper guy, he had something going on with everyone because he was the typical, I'm gonna flirt with everyone just because I have no life.
Come on, he ain't that bad.
He was actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, when I actually got to see him in the story, he was pretty damn cool. Ivern, right? Ivern. Yeah. Quistis was Quistis. Didn't really care for her.
Oh, Quistis is fine. She's a good teacher.
The only reason I liked her was because her critical hit was super easy to do. I think that's all the characters, isn't it?
Look at me.
I can't remember either way. But yeah, I liked how 10 10 did the romance thing without doing the tragic, I'm engaged to 5 people at this point.
Well, I mean, Seymour, but rather than calling
That was also forced. That was very forced.
Yeah, it was. So there's the love triangle, I guess. Even if it's the forced love triangle.
Yeah, kinda. Even though Yuna only really did that to kill him.
Yeah, still, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Good.
I also like the races that they added in 10 with the Ronsos and the Lotto.
Yeah, no, they were cool. Like I said, most of them were cool. I still hate it. I still really dislike it. I don't like the game.
I don't like 10-2 all that much, in all honesty. 10-2 is the one I'm like kind of on. I was talking about that. Do you want to hop back on the PS4 so we can share play stuff? You're supposed to help me with Final Fantasy 10 stuff and Converse.
10?
10-2.
I don't play 10.
You say, oh yeah, oh right, you say you were gonna have a 10-2 or something. But there's games we could share play, and I just watch you play it because I'm kind of sick and tired of those games. So I've been trying for hours.
What was I gonna say? I think 10-2 is an infinitely better game than 10. I will not lie.
Is it just to the ATB system?
No, I actually hate ATV. I think it's the worst system ever.
Well, you wouldn't like Final Fantasy 4 onwards.
No, I love 4. I love 4. I love,
But that uses all. That was the introduction to the ATB system. That was the thing.
I didn't actually like it before. I think it was fun.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
Okay. Final Fantasy 5 is just a pain in the ass.
I would say 5. Worth it.
5 is interesting. It does what Final Fantasy 3 does with the ATB system, basically.
My favorite one was B1 and 12.
Alright, 12 was the one you're supposed to help me with. Yeah, I have been stuck on a certain hunt forever now.
But
I honest to God cannot remember. I know I did Ixion. I think I stopped after Ixion.
so maybe...
It's the one where you have to go to the same dungeon and you have to go further down to fight it.
Okay, Pharaohs.
Is it Pharaohs? Because I thought it was like the Fated 4 or something. Monster Hunter. Whoops. And plus, I don't have...
If it's going down, I'm assuming it's the Pharaohs that rid around.
I believe that's the one. Like, I've played enough of the game, I can
Because
pretty much
the
say...
tower, you go up, and then there's also down where you go to Penumbra, Umbra, and whatever else. I'm
Okay.
assuming that's what you're talking about. If not, then I don't know.
Well, like, once again, I did a good, let's say, 80% of that game by myself, so I think I could just hand the controls off to you and go like, here, do it. Let me watch you.
I love 12. It's one of my favorites, so I don't mind.
I just want to see the super hidden one that was only in the international version, which I think was the goddess statue or something. I saw a YouTube video of that super long ago. I think I talked to you about that video too, where it was basically, it was like the golden, or not golden, it was like a emerald-ish idol that you had to fight.
I don't think I'm familiar with that.
Once again, I watched that when I was like 13, so my memory may be bad.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember.
I was gonna say the Demon Souls, like the false idol thing. I think that's what it's called or something. That was a fun boss fight in Demon Souls, I'm not gonna lie.
It is. It's good. I bought a PS3 back in either September or October, and I got it just to play Demon Souls and Nier, and it was worth it. I spent $100. It was so worth it.
Like all together?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's actually pretty
$100
good.
for the console. And then I already had Demon Souls, and Nier was like
I still need to play through Final Fantasy Tactics all the way. Tactics is so hard.
It is. I'm very bad at tactics, but I love it.
But here's the thing, I'm doing a let's play of it. I'm doing an entirely blind let's play. I don't want you to spoil anything for me. But you know when you go to see what the spy's doing, like super early in the game,
I think so. I can't remember.
you go back to the capital, and then your brother tells you to go back to the desert area or something.
Oh yeah.
That fight, I'm like level 11 / level like 15 or something. I'm having troubles with that, and that's a level 8.
Yeah, I remember that fight being pretty rough, but I don't think it was that hard.
I'm also doing it in the way where I can't let anyone die because I've named every character after Discord people.
Yeah, no, that makes it much harder. Not letting people die.
Like, I know they have 3 turns to live until they turn into crystals and stuff, but it's just like... It's so hard to finish that fight because all of the damn bastards are archers.
Yeah.
And like, hey, they have 2% chance to hit me. They hit me with a crit. I reset it on that fight a good 11 times before I even got remotely close to it.
Hey, did you play Elder Scrolls Online? I was just curious.
I played a bit. I can't say I like it.
Yeah, it's not a good game. I was just wondering. Back to tactics.
Yeah. So like, I'm assuming as soon as I'm done that fight, the rest of the chapter or whatever will be like kind of an easier cakewalk.
I can't remember. I just don't think any of the game is very easy. It's a very rough game for me.
Okay, well I'm going to have a lovely time trying to record that, and I'll probably never finish that Let's Play.
Oh, you can do it.
No, I'll power through it, but my PS3 has also crashed my computer a fair amount of times.
Oh, that's annoying.
So it's a mix of being frustrated at the game and being frustrated with my computer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like if I seriously if I had nothing better to do in a day, I could seriously put like 24 hours to grind in that game just to make sure I'm over leveled. But no, with my Elgato and my computer acting up, it's just like I'm getting so frustrated at this point. I'm gonna just put the game down. I have an hour left. I mean, I could stop streaming an hour early if you want to help me with the Final Fantasy 12 stuff.
I don't mind either way. If you want to keep streaming, though, you should.
Let's do it like 2 more hunts of the Valhalla, and then we'll call it a stream.
Okay. Have you played Nier Automata or Nier?
I played the sequel or whatever, the PS4 one.
What did you think of it?
I never beat it, so I don't have a full opinion on it. I only got past the first story part of it.
Okay.
I got bored of it. I mean, that's just me personally. I just got super bored of the roundabout bullcrap.
I see.
And like, I did like 2B, because that's the story mode I stopped at. He had some interesting ideas, like to hack in the enemies and basically destroy them from the inside out. But I also just like the hack and slash of the first story mode.
9S is the guy. 2B's the woman with the butt.
Do you think I remember from like 2 years ago?
No, but I need to let you know.
I'm gonna purposely say it wrong now. You realize this.
Either way, I thought it was a really good game, but I didn't like it as much as the original Nier. Everybody hyped up Nier Automata to be like some amazing game, and I was just like, I had just finished like Nier, and I was like, oh, okay, this is a fine game, but I like Nier 1 better.
Nier 1 also just has a shit ton of cursing in it.
Yeah, I didn't really like any of the characters in Nier Automata, I'll admit. I didn't think they were very great.
To be fair, I thought that the characters were alright. I just couldn't sit down for more than like 2 hours at a time with that game.
I only stuck through with it because of the amazing music and the gameplay, personally. And I wanted to do the secret boss, but I never could fit it. I got close, but I didn't do it.
Okay. Cause like it's the same thing with Dragon Guard or that PS3 game that Enix also did.
That game's trash.
It's fun for me. Like I find enjoyment out of it, but it's also I just like the fact that it's basically a hack and slash.
I spent $80-something on it, so
Same
I
here.
have no remorse for that game anymore.
Same here. Now you know how I feel about most modern games. Oh, not to mention, going back to Square Enix in general, World Ends with You. Holy cow, that game's really good.
I haven't played it. Don't spoil it, please.
I
actually
won't-
really want to play it.
I won't spoil it. I'm just gonna say the remastered music is kind of something you have to get used to again.
Mhm.
But
The
no,
original, so hopefully it won't be too hard for me to do.
yeah, if
Get
you
used to.
if you've have you heard all of the OST in that game, or do you not know
I haven't
anything?
heard any. Like, I know nothing about the game.
Okay, I'm gonna spoil one track for you, but I'm going to just say praise of it. I'm not gonna say what it is. Transform is probably the best song in that game.
Okay.
Not gonna say anything past that. Just Transform, really good.
I'll look forward to it in that case.
Yeah, World Ends With You is actually really short though. I finished it in like maybe 7 hours.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought it would be a pretty long game.
It's long if you want to grind and stuff. I didn't really want to do that.
Okay. Interesting.
I haven't done the final mix stuff though. I haven't done any of the, like, I guess DLC missions, even though it's not DLC, it's in there in the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, core game wise, yeah, 6 hours, or 7 hours, whatever I said. The DLC, the final mix stuff rather, the final mix stuff will probably add like probably another 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. I might wait for it to go down in price then. What about you?
I can see that going on sale on the Switch, so yeah.
Yeah. That shouldn't be a great game though.
Oh yeah.
I think you got my hopes up.
Also, just if you don't like the Joy-Con controls, you're going to have to get used to it because it's only you can only play it with the Joy-Con. Or I guess if you're not recording it, because I'm planning / recording it right now, you can use the tablet mode, and it works like the DS.
Okay. I'll probably do that personally. I like tapping.
I like swinging the Wii mode around, so using the Joy-Cons to swing it around was just better for me.
Yeah, that sounds fun too.
All that Twilight Princess gameplay is finally paying off. Twilight Princess was like actually a good game for motion controls, and same with Wii Sports Resort. That was a great game.
It was rad. I love that.
I like certain events in it, mostly swordplay.
Surfer was awesome.
The canoeing was fun.
It was great. And didn't they have a biking one?
There was biking. I've never even touched it, in all honesty.
I think it was fun. They should have had fishing. If they had fishing, that'd be my game forever.
Fishing would have been alright, but I mean, basketball was alright, table tennis was alright.
Did it have bowling? I know one of them had bowling.
It did have bowling, so it was basically the better version of Wii Sports Resort, or Wii Sports rather.
I once threw the Wii remote when I was bowling in the game.
And you broke the TV
I didn't throw it
probably.
at the TV. I threw it backwards so it hit the couch, but I got yelled at for that.
I can imagine someone knowing you for that, yeah. Hell, if that was me, I would probably strangle you.
They said, what are you doing there? But nothing.
Oh. Oh my god. I always played the Wii strap on, I kid you not.
I hate the Wii strap. I just cannot.
I did exactly with Joy-Con. Like, if I'm playing something like Pokemon, I put that Joy-Con strap on.
I don't even remember why I got a Wii anymore. I think I just wanted it, so I got it. I can't remember any specific game. Because I never played the Twilight Princess Wii version.
To be fair, it's just a reverse version of the GameCube version, so.
Yeah, but still, Twilight Princess on the Wii, I want to play it.
It was good. I think I got mine because Brawl was really big at the time, and my dad was just like, here, take it.
I never played Brawl on the Wii. I don't know.
Brawl is my favorite Smash Bros.
I don't like it. I think it's fine, but it's not my thing. I don't really care for Smash anymore.
I mean, I played Smash Ultimate. I can say Smash Ultimate is great. It's just Brawl would still be my favorite.
I would play Ultimate. I would play that just for the story because it was really fun.
It's just basically, it's kind of like just a minigame collection of like, here's the character and like here's who's representing the character from the fighters. Like it's super fun. I won't lie, it's super fun. It's just, it's pretty much the event modes in other Smash games.
I think I'd have fun with it.
I have fun with it too when I eventually buy it.
It's just, I don't know when I'll get in. Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah. We were talking about the Joy-Cons originally, but we were also talking about World Ends With You. I think it's time we swap to a new topic.
Okay, new topic, huh? I don't think I have anything.
I got nothing either. That's why we should run. That's why we should run a panel at a convention. Anyone who knows people at conventions, throw a good word for us. To be fair, if we ran a panel, that would be pretty freaking dope.
That'd be weird.
It would be the best panel ever. I have confidence in my talking skills.
Yeah. I'm not so much.
Well, like, I can just pose a question and then you will have a rebuttal or something. Like, that's really what it would be.
I'm the singest rebuttal in the world. I think it's good.
Yeah. Well, I guess holy cow, stutter. I guess I have, like, more of the reviewer mindset / completionist mindset, I guess.
I'm too normally quiet. All I do is play video games.
I mean, I play video games, but I at least try to get my points through.
I can't speak. It ain't my skill set.
It's not. Yeah, you never took your high school vocational classes.
No.
To be fair, I didn't either, but it's just kind of a skill I picked up as I went through life.
I'll do the same thing.
Except we've been talking for like 4 hours already. That's still pretty good, knowing some people who just, like, they say they can't talk very well, and then they end up talking for, like, 3 or 4 hours a day.
That's good.
I guess I just...
I'm good at it. I can talk. I'm not good at it.
I'm not good at it either, but apparently when you praise me, it sounds like I'm actually pretty decent at it.
You say.
I'm good. I own all you peasants.
Okay.
Bow down to your king and ruler! I have to. That was just, I saw the opportunity. I was just like, I have to take it.
I don't think you have to take it.
Okay, it'll make fun context later.
Okay.
I can basically do the Donna Bells thing. You'll take it and you'll like it, good sir.
That's debatable. Extremely debatable.
You know what I say? It's time to rock the house, baby. What? Don't like the Apollo Justice reference?
I don't know anything. I watch one person.
And that's your problem.
Not a problem. It's a talent.
You're really dedicated to that one person. Super dedicated. Totally won't do anything creepy, but dedicated.
Never. I would never send him weird pictures of anything in my home or in his home. Or may not have taken, but, I don't know, trespassing. Big quote, of course. Come on, I'm his biggest fan. I can go where I want in his house. It's not that big of a deal, you know?
You say you're not good at talking, but yet you just went on an entire comedy skit by yourself.
Look, I can manage a little bit once in a while.
Barely! Oh, I have tears in my eyes.
But no, and the fact that I only watch that one person is just because I have a very specific thing that I like to see.
Well, yeah, but like,
commentator or
you kind of get,
streamer.
in the sense of YouTube and streaming and stuff, you probably get out of that mindset so you can actually see new things and have better ideas on certain things.
I try.
Because,
Why? I just don't like to.
hell, I watched Nintendo Freeslon, I watched Josh Jepson, I watched Pro Jared, I watched The Completionist, I watched Super Beer Bros. I watched some Wonder Guys, Chuck Conroy, God, Steven George.
You know, I say I watch one person. I was watching Chuck Conroy's new Let's Play.
The Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite games, so I was watching that.
I haven't played it because handhelds. But I mean, I could probably enjoy a game like that if I was ever get my hands on a copy.
It's good. It's legitimately a good game.
But yeah, I also like the Wind Waker style, so probably would help me.
Yeah.
I also want to try Spirit Tracks eventually, but I also need someone to basically give a game to me like that.
If I still have my copy, you can have it.
No, thank you.
I don't have it. No, thank you.
I mean, you should keep a copy like that if you have one copy.
I don't have it, so.
I know. I'm just saying if you kept it. It's just like if you have one copy of the game, just keep it.
It's a good game. Spirit Tracks, I don't feel like that one was as good, but it's still good.
Oh.
I liked it.
I'm trying to think of other Legend of Zelda games that I haven't played that much of. Probably a couple I'm not thinking of. Mario games, I sure as hell haven't played a lot of them.
Do a Link Between Worlds.
I would probably like it because I'm not the biggest fan of Link to the Past, but I think I might like Link Between Worlds.
Link Between Worlds is adorable. I love it.
I would also probably like Triforce Heroes. I'm not gonna lie.
Triforce Heroes, I haven't played that one yet. I don't really like the co-op ones.
So you never liked Four Swords then? Four Swords was alright. I liked Four Swords.
Four Swords was good. Specifically the, 'cause I feel like 2 of those.
There was one for the Game Boy Advance, and there's one for the... No, sorry, there was a demo that Nintendo never went through with for the 3DS, and then there was the GameCube one.
What do you mean a demo that never went through with the 3DS? There was the one on the DS or DSi or whatever.
Because when there was a 3DS one that only had a demo and not an actual game for it.
I don't know. I wonder if I still have the DSiWare one. I don't think I do. Four Swords Adventure. I like the GameCube one though. That one was really good.
The GameCube one was the one I played. I played that all single player, sadly, because I, once again, didn't have friends.
I played some of it with my brother.
That would have been fun.
It was. It was a very good game. I like it.
Yeah, imagine... God, how old was I roughly about at that point? I want to say 14 or so. Imagine a 14-year-old kid with no internet trying to figure out the Valley of the Blue Maidens.
Dude, don't even. Imagine a 10-year-old kid with no internet trying to figure out the Shrine of Chaos or whatever in Final Fantasy 1. Get out of here!
That's not that
That
hard,
was
though.
awful. Yes, it is. Get out of here.
The worst part is, I didn't use a guide for the most part of Final Fantasy 1. I kind of just felt my way around. I'm like, oh, the Elemental, I'm going the right way.
I could not do the Shrine of Chaos. It took me hours.
I also just kind of just was... I had nothing better to do at the time because I wasn't recording anything. I was just like, I'll just sit down and try it.
And I don't remember if it was... No, Final Fantasy 12 was my first. Okay. That's the one I bought after playing 12.
First Final Fantasy game I've ever played was the remake on the DS for the Final Fantasy 3.
The DS remake of 3 is great.
It's great. I'm just saying right now, I wish I could play it more on Steam, but hey, my computer doesn't like running shit, apparently.
That sucks. I hate when that happens.
Like, the worst part is, my computer is a gaming computer. It's a cyber power computer. So this thing is like top freaking notch.
Is that the one from Walmart?
It's not the one from Walmart. I actually bought it from the Power website.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, I bought this thing. I spent God knows how much money on it. Oh, I didn't buy it. My uncle did, who's like this big tech guy, and he's just like, you know, I hardly see it ever, so here's an awesome, like, actually I got it for my 22nd birthday, so he was just like, here, take this really awesome computer. I'm like, cool, thanks. And what ended up happening was, it was Windows 10. I think it's mostly Windows 10's fault, not even the computer itself.
You can install Windows 7.
I could, but the Elgato won't run anymore if I install Windows 7, because
I hate when software does that.
I like it because the Elgato runs just fine. It's just
Windows 10, I feel like blue screens a lot more than Windows 7 ever did.
That could be a hard problem. I use Windows 10. I don't have any blue screens. The only time I did was when my old video card was starting to die out.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's a new computer, so it's weird if that's happening, but that could be weird.
Yeah, because, like, hear me out. I did not know you should put your computer far away from a wall, or at least a fair amount of distance away from a wall. So,
Yeah.
first of all, it was an overheating problem, because I kept it right close to the damn wall for some reason. It's now a bit far away from my computer, or far away from my wall. But I still get the message of, hey, Windows 10 ran into a problem, and it's like a blue screen. I'm like, okay, why did you run into a problem?
That's stupid.
Like, I'm assuming that's what we mean by blue screen, where you have to hit the restart on your computer.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, like, that's been happening every so often, and, like, it's been pretty consistent. But, like, it's probably the worst when I'm trying to upload something to YouTube. Like, it crashes once and then never again, thankfully, but I mean, it's generally when I'm uploading stuff onto YouTube. That or trying to play Chrono Trigger on Steam.
I assume since you know it was overheating, you've already done it, but if not, you might want to check your temperatures when you're doing certain stuff.
Yeah.
That
Well, to be fair, I'm also moving downstairs into my basement soon. My basement's pretty damn cold year-round.
that could help then. Hopefully.
I also need to help my dad build the damn room because we're renovating downstairs entirely.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's not. With my dad.
Bonding time. It's fun.
I bonded with him for like a good four years when I worked for him. I don't have a broken family by any stretch of the imagination. It's just me and my dad are very different people. But at least one thing when it comes down to it, if we need to get shit done, we get shit done. But yeah, me and my dad, we get along sometimes, but it's just like there's days where we're at each other's throats.
Yeah, I get it. I get along with my family. I don't really have any problem with anyone. Besides my uncle. I hate my uncle, but that's whatever. I don't care about that.
Oh, we aren't really here to talk about a seminar on how to love your family.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't really have problems with my family.
It's good people.
They're probably the most civilized people I've met throughout my entire life. I'm not saying you're not civilized, I'm just saying like they're the most civil people I've ever met.
Civilization is overrated anyways.
In some ways. But yeah. What were we talking about game-wise again?
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you haven't seen my Monster Hunter Ultimate Generations Let's Play, have you?
No, I haven't.
I named my character my first two Falcos after the goddesses, and I've named my main character Nehru.
Oh,
Zelda fanboy. Extremely big one.
quite. What was that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a song. It's nothing.
Alright.
Just surprised me. Ignore.
I still need to unlock a lot of stuff in Generations, just because like I don't have a good weapon for a lot of the monsters. I still think my favorite thing to fight in the old Monster Hunter style is like Icarus.
You're cutting out. What did you say?
I said my favorite monster to hunt in the old style is probably like Icarus.
But that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. That or that Frenzy Dragon's kind of fun too.
Gormagala? Or...
Is that the black one that turns into like a dingbat?
Maybe it's Nagakuga, maybe it's something else.
Narakuga never had Frenzy in Generations.
Yeah. I think it's Gormagala you're talking about.
Yeah. Like, there's a white one and then there's a black one. The black one is one of them.
Yeah, no, go with all of them. It's gonna be that one.
Armor set was pretty cool too, in all honesty.
What?
The armor set was really cool too.
Oh, yeah. I like most of the monsters. There's only a few that really anger me, I guess.
Oh, is it the stupid one that fakes its death throughout the fight several times?
No, I've got no problem with Gypsy, actually. It's the stupid monkey. I hate the monkey.
Really? Because I just did a quest of hunt 2 of those things like before I started streaming. I took those on pretty easily.
I think they are hard. I just hate them.
I hate the beetle thing. If I'm gonna be fair, I don't really find the beetle thing all that much.
Is it Celtic or...
That sounds about right, yeah.
I think Celtic. I think he's easy and cute. It's gonna be cute. So,
Yeah.
cute.
Well, like, we're all gonna have that monster we don't like fighting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what, like, I'm not trying to think of, like, siege fights, because siege fights are just siege fights. Oh yeah, they're fun. I'm trying to remember what other monster I don't like fighting.
The zombie.
Describe that one for me.
It's the little snowman boy. He throws ice everywhere.
You mean Galamoth?
No, not damn it. It's the snowman. It's a little. I don't know what they're called, but he's like Arthurus, but.
Is it the bunny?
No. Yeah, the bunny. That one. That's what it is.
Oh, I don't really I like fighting the bunny one. That one's kind of easy.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, he's available. I love the banner.
I can't remember any other monster right now for some reason.
Maybe.
The gun dragon. My God, that was awesome to fight.
I don't think I have to do with a gun dragon either.
You never got us that point? Okay, cool. Because that's right at the end of story mode. That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't think I didn't get to beat Village even. I got like 70 or 80 hours, and then someone overwrote my file, so I had to start over. Now I'm just doing guild stuff solo.
Well, if you could cross-platform it, that'd probably help you on the Switch.
It's the Japanese version, sadly. So
Oh, well, does that matter anymore because of the Switch and how?
it does. It's stupid that it matters.
Okay.
Because they get different effects as far as I know.
Well, it's rather they get it earlier, or there's just some events we'd never get. Case in point, the Monster Hunter World movie one.
Oh yeah, I guess it was a must. Movie or whatever.
No, there was one exclusive to Japan, and it was so dumb.
Well, that's amazing.
I think it was just like take on a Kieran though, so it wasn't really that hard.
Kieran's cool. I like Kieran.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate fighting Kieran.
Oh.
Like old and new Kieran, like both styles of that fight are. Like I kind of like world styles a little better, just because like I could have more prediction of where to dodge and when to dodge. But in like old style Monster Hunter, you had like a second to react.
Yeah. True.
And plus,
I
yeah, it's weird.
thought he was cool. I've always liked him. I think he's a cool Elder Dragon.
Yeah, too bad he doesn't give you Cure 2.
I think. Probably a Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I was making a joke of Final Fantasy.
I know. Either way.
And plus, Kieran is even a bloody unicorn in that game, isn't he? I don't think I've ever summoned Kieran in Final Fantasy 6.
Me either. I never played Final Fantasy 6. Oh.
That's a crying shame. I kid you not, that actually is a crying shame. You should play that.
I've heard it's good, but I don't want to. I don't like it.
You don't like NES stuff, I get it. Or Super NES, rather.
No, I don't like SNES stuff. I like NES.
I know. But Terra's theme, all these great songs that are used even to nowadays in remixes.
Yeah.
I heard a really good remix of Terra's theme actually. Really, not orchestra. It was more like a blend between jazz and rock, and it actually worked really well. It's kind of like Family Jewel stuff if Family Jewels did more jazz stuff. I mean, he's done jazz.
I need to go sleep. I think I have a meeting today, so I'll probably be back in like 15 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna close off stream so we can do the share play stuff.
Okay. I'll get like 15 minutes.
Okay.
I'll just stay in the call.
Alright. I'm probably gonna watch some Pro Tour stuff as you're gone. Oh my god, oh god, oh my health, oh lord, oh lordy lord, oh pork. Porky pork pork pork. Chop his tail off. You will fear me! You will now know my name! It's a great song for Xenoblade. You go around, you run around, I run around, I'm gonna run around. Okay, so that was the last two hunts of the Valhalla for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow when we do Dragon Quest XI again, and we're probably gonna get past that boss that I'm stuck on, hopefully. One of the hardest fights in the damn game, in my opinion. Also, my Discord just blew the piss up. Let me braid my hair. I am Princess Ryoma. Swear to God, that the way I did that made it sound like it's weird. We are actually getting stream off, Eve. I'm sorry you came in at the worst time. Yeah, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for Dragon Quest shenanigans. Let's just say, oh, whoops, I did not do what I wanted to do. Because my friend here is going to help me try to platinum Final Fantasy 12, because I'm so close to doing that game. Actually, I think I'm pretty damn close to beating that game, 100%. I just need to get some of the Okay, actually, what am I missing? I'm missing all the magic. I know that. I'm missing a couple things. But I still did a good 90%, not 90, but I did a good majority of that game by myself, and that was pretty fun. Actually, I don't even think I have any of the Zodiac weapons now that I think about it. Actually, I don't even know how to get the Zodiac weapons. Alright, I'll see you guys later.